Hello, so let's proceed to the part 2 of the assistant geology paper of Mppsc. So last time हमने 50 questions किए थे, so now we will again solve another 50 questions. So let's begin. So the first question, 51 question is 50. The geosyncline having the pile of sediments with abundance of volcanic rocks is known as, it will be geosyncline. Okay, the spelling is mistake here. So it will be geosyncline. You can even refer to books like Mahapatra, for this geosyncline concepts. Many questions comes common from this book. Okay, so next question: which of the plate boundary creates new sea floor on the Earth? Is very easy. It is the oceanic settings, right? The ridge setting. So it is at the divergent plate boundary. Next, which surface manifestation is produced when oceanic lithosphere plate descends into the mantle? So it's subduction. So what happens is the answer will be oceanic trench. Okay, so the deepest one is Marina Trench. By which of the following reason Himalaya mountain on the earth is developed? So this is also a very common question. So it happens because of continent collision, right? So comment down below which two continent plates they collide to form the Himalaya. Okay, and also at what rate Himalayan mountains are rising, if it is. Okay. Next question. Weathering and transportation of rock material from its original place by natural agents is known as, what is it? It is erosion. Okay. This question is, I think, also common taken from the Mahapatra book. Next, in satellite images, which parameters are used to identify lineaments? Truncation of outcrop, alignments of the fissures, dikes and plutones, alignments of streams and valleys, and all of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above because each of these they gives an information about the underlying geological structures. Okay. Next, what are the connectivity functions of integrated spatial and attribute data analysis in GIS? So you have to look through this one by one, but I feel the correct answer is continuity, proximity, network, and SIG. Okay, this question is not so much common in other geology exams, but yes, it's interesting. Next, the maximum compressive strength can be applied to a material under a given condition before failure occurs. So the answer is compressive strength. Okay. Name the dam which is so proportional that it will resist reservoir water induced overturning movements and sliding force by its own weight. So the correct answer here is gravity dam, as it is said by own weight. So gravity dam. Next, number 60, match the strength test in engineering geology and choose the correct question. Seems like mining engineering questions. So, the correct point load, UCS, ring shear, triaxial, shear, tensile, confined shear, and compressions. Here, the correct answer will be B, where point load corresponds to the tensile, UCS corresponds to the compression, ring shear it corresponds to the shear, and triaxial it corresponds to the confined shear. Okay. Natural concentration of one or more minerals within the host rock. Options are group of mineral deposits, ore deposits, protor deposits, and gangue deposits. So, two options seems to be very correct. One is the group of mineral deposits, other is the ore deposits. But looking at the host rock word, the phrase host rock, I'll go with the ore deposit. Okay. A drilling type which can cut all types of rocks and minerals found in the earth's crust. So diamond drilling is the answer. Diamond is the hardest, element that we find in the nature, right? The collection of representation broken geological material generated by pitting, trenching, mine production, or any other processes. Options are set channel sampling, chip sampling, stack sampling, placer sampling. So the correct answer is chip sampling. The principles of physics. So I have solved till here, and I thought why not solve it live and while recording and discussing. Okay, so it, I think, creates more curiosity. When I already give the answers, I think we do not do that kind of, especially for you, you are not able to have that brainstorming thing in your mind. So I decided, okay, maybe I will leave all of the questions unmarked and I'll read and I'll give you some time, few seconds, and then you can write it, you can guess the or mark the correct answer. Okay, so the 60 from 64, I will not be marking beforehand. I will be discussing, I will be talking about it. I will not discuss it. If any questions you have doubt or you want me to explain in separate video, please comment down. I will try my best at least to answer. I will answer it and try my best to make a video. Okay, so this is a very pretty easy questions. The principles of physics to the study of the whole earth from the deepest interior to the surface. So what is it? Physics and earth. So what it will be? It will be geophysics. Okay. So the answer is geophysics. Next, the geophysical survey which is not suitable for the sulfate ore exploration. Tell me which can be the answer: electromagnetic, electrical resistivity, electrical self potential, and seismic survey. So out of this, which one do you think is not suitable? So the answer is seismic survey. Comment down below why is it so. Okay. Next, which one is an example of sulfate mineral? Quartz, calcite, dolomite, barite. Tell me. These both are calcium mineral. The silica, barite is BaSO4. So this is the correct answer. The crystal system of hematite group of minerals is hexagonal, orthorhombic, isometric, and tetragonal. So hematite group belongs to the hexagonal system. Okay. Comment down below and tell me hexagonal system it is biaxial or uniaxial. Okay. Which is the gem variety of spinel? Options are ruby, emerald, citrine, and sapphire. So tell me the correct answer. Guess the correct answer. The answer is ruby. Though ruby is not correctly technically not the gem variety, but it is often taken as considered as the variety of spinel. Okay. So which minerals show two hardness? Options are feldspar, tourmaline, kyanite, and olivine. So tell me a guess which is. I think you should not guess. You should open the book, use any mineralogy book, whatever you like. Feldspar, I have not. We have never heard tourmaline. See, if, in order to guess the questions, you have to have an idea of the crystal system, and there are different cleavage type of cleavages that they form, whether they're anisotropic, isotropic, okay, parallel to the c-axis or perpendicular to the c-axis, the properties of the faces, mineral faces. So we have to know. So the correct answer here is aluminosilicate mineral, which is kyanite. Why kyanite? I've already written here. Kyanite along the length they have 4.5 to 5 hardness, which is parallel to the c-axis, and across this width their hardness increases, or it range between 6.5 to 7, for perpendicular to the c-axis. Okay, so it's a triaxial crystal system, obviously, which means that its crystals have unequal axes, and also the angles are very uh, angles are also not equal. So this structure causes the bones to have different strength in different directions. So the next question is the most suitable radiometric dating method to determine age of the mafic and the ultramafic rocks is. So argon, rubidium, strontium, samedium, nubidium, and potassium, argon. So which will be? I think you should have an idea for when it comes to mafic and ultramafic rocks. The answer is samedium and nubidium. Okay. So this is the right answer. In order to understand more about this concept, I'll come up with a video, but also you can refer to books like Winter. Okay, it's very well explained. Next, a frame of imagery is acquired with each opening of the camera shutter, which is generally tripped automatically at a set frequency by an electric device known as intervalometer, panoramic exposure, none of the above. Okay, so the answer here is intervalometer. So here I have written what is it used for. It is an electronic device that automatically triggers the camera shutter at set intervals, allowing the acquisition of a series of images over a period of time. This is particularly useful in time lapse photography and various scientific imaging applications. Okay. The line traced on the ground directly beneath the aircraft during the acquisition of photography. What is it called? Options are flight line, nadir line, oblique line, or end line. So the right answer is flight line, right? As we proceed, we trace the ground, right? That is the flight line. Okay. What is determined by the ratio between the airbase and the flying height above the ground? So what is airbase? Airbase is the distance between two cameras position. Okay. So what it does it? So the ratio of this airbase and the flying height actually gives us the vertical exaggeration. Okay. This vertical removal of the vertical exaggeration is very important in the image analysis because it helps us or gives us the real uh, picture or the ground resolution of ground reality of the features that we are uh, imaging, right? So next, let's go to the next question. What terms can be used to express this effect of scale and resolution in relation to image quality? So ground resolution distance, ground object, spectral resolutions, and temporal resolutions. Okay. What terms can be used to express the effect of scale and resolution? See, when it's scale and resolution comes, so you have to go with the ground resolution. Okay. Even spatial resolution, which we say. Next, match the following and choose the correct answer. Shape, pattern, tone, texture. These are the elements of image interpretation, right? So the first option is relates to the spatial arrangement of the object, refers to the general form or configuration. The frequency of tonal change on an image refers to the relative brightness or color of objects on an image. So gets the correct, match the following and find out the correct answer. It's pretty easy for tonal. Texture we know. It's already if you have read, I think remote sensing, the remote it refers to the relative brightness, right? So when it comes to shape and pattern, so what is it? So what will be the correct answer? So what will be the correct answer? You might get confused between these two terms, shape and pattern. So I'll show you here. What is pattern? Refers to the spatial arrangement. Okay. कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट जब पैटर्न बोलते हैं ना, मतलब एक सर्टेन उनका अरेंजमेंट होता है स्पाशियल, ठीक है, तो उसको बोलते हैं पैटर्न। तो पैटर्न से पता चल गया आपको स्पाशियल है। एंड व्हाट इज शेप? इट इज जनरल फॉर्म or outline of any individual object. So what is the option here? You can see pattern will be the spatial arrangement and shape will be the general form, right? So C ka 3, D ka 2, 4, A ka 2 and B ka 1. So the correct answer will be A, right? So please don't get confused. Okay, so the next question is an erosional steeply inclined landform developed by stream is called as Hogback, Cuesta, Mesa, and Butt. Okay, but we usually write Butte. So the correct answer here would be Hogback, right? Comment down below Cuesta, Mesa, Butt. They are actually similar terms, but when it comes to size, they're different. So please write down below which agent produces such geomorphological features. Okay. So the Roche Mountainous landform is developed by which of the following? This is a very common question. I think if you have read geomorphology also from the Mahapatra, right now I'm also opening it. Most probably it will be glacier. I'm just confirming, is it glacial erosion or glacial deposition? I think it's glacial erosion. So it's right. The answer will be glacial erosion. Okay. Next, the pedestal rock landform developed by which of the following process? Options are glacial deposition, alluvial erosion, wind deposition. Try this answer. Try to answer this within 5 seconds. Right answer? I think the right answer will be wind erosion, right? Hmm? Next, the Bearhen landform are produced by one which of the following process? So Bearhen is also Barkhan, okay? So Barkhan, you know, this is formed by the wind erosion, right? Next, topography made up of caves and solution valley in limestone areas is very easy. Karst topography. Next, the lametta beds which occurring near Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh are originated from which medium? Fluviatile, alien, glacial, none of the above. Try this. The correct answer is fluviatile. Okay. Next, predominant geological formation in Madhya Pradesh as per the geographical distribution. So the options are crystal green rocks of Archean, basaltic rock of Deccan Trap, Vindhyan rocks, and Kadapa rocks. So guess the correct answer. The answer will be Vindhyan rocks. Next, geological formation from older to younger as per their age in Madhya Pradesh. Basically, it's Bijawar, Kaimur, Gondwana, Supercup, Deccan Trap, it's been rearranged. Even if you don't know the stratigraphy completely of Madhya Pradesh, but if you have read about this group or found this common in some questions, you can do it. Okay, so Gondwana, is older than Deccan. Okay, so Bijawar is older, is a very old, right? And Kaimur is also very old. So the correct answer will be A. Next, sclerodite mineral can be used as a pathfinder mineral of which of the important mineral in Siddhi district, Madhya Pradesh? Options are diamond, iron, aluminium, and gold. The correct answer is gold. Okay. So the next question, match the related minerals. Okay. So coal, copper, diamond, vermiculite, and the places Jhabua, Panna, Balaghat, Shardol. I think these places are in Madhya Pradesh, right? So one is very easy, that is diamond. पन्ना की तमन्ना है कि हीरा मुझे मिल जाए. So diamond is panna, right? So C ka 2, so that is for sure. Oh, C ka 2, we have the answer already. So the answer is this. Huh? So A का 4, कोल का है 4 शहडोल. शहडोल फील्ड जो है कोल फील्ड है. B का 3 है कॉपर बालाघाट. Balaghat is also I think famous for manganese ores. Apart from them, I think it's also famous for copper. Diamond we know the panna and vermiculite, which is also phyllosilicates. It is found in Jhabua. Okay. Next, let's move to the next question. So, the continental flood basalt volcanism represents the appropriate tectonic environment. Is so continental flood basalt collision of the continental plates, collision of the oceanic plates, rifting of the continental plates, and rifting of the oceanic plates. So, continental flood basalt. So, this will be the right answer. Yes. So, yeah. Rifting of the continental plates. The correct pair of volcanic and plutonic rocks are options: andesite diorite, cyanide, larvikite, gabbroeucrite, andesite labradorite. Okay, so tell me which is the correct one. See, one thing is for sure that andesite and diorite is correct, right? Andesite is the volcanic rock and its plutonic equivalent is diorite. What about cyanide? Cyanide is volcanic, but the plutonic equivalent of cyanide is trachite. Then gabbro is the plutonic, and the volcanic equivalent of gabbro will be basalt. And hyperpestle will be type will be dolerite, right? And andesite, andesite, oh god, it's repeating again. So it won't be labradorite. Labradorite is something else. My goodness. So the correct answer is andesite diorite, right? So let's have a quick revision also. So equivalent of granite is rhyolite. Equivalent of granodiorite is dacite. Cyanite, as we know, trachite. Then monzonite, trachyandesite. Then diorite, equivalent is andesite, right? Then gabbro, we know basalt. I think this is enough. Next, an igneous rock containing 50% SiO2, 16% Al2O3, 11% FeO, 7% MgO, 9% CO, and minor alkaline can appropriately be called as options are diorite, gabbro, peridotite, pyroxenite. The answer will be either diorite or gabbro, right? So now you have to guess it out what it will be, diorite and gabbro. See, there is a difference between diorite and gabbro. One thing is for sure, the diorite usually contains some percentage, like you can find the alkali feldspar in diorite. So if it's minor, that's something. Let me check once. So the correct answer will be gabbro. Okay, diorite will not be the correct answer because of also the problem. Dominance of this percentage. Okay, so next, which factor is facilitating the melting of a rock? Options are decrease in temperature, increase in pressure, upward movement in rock, addition of water vapor. D is going to be the right answer. Okay, where role of volatiles in melting of the rock. This topic is very important in igneous petrology. Next, the correct formula of mineralogical phase rule. Okay, Gibbs phase rule. What is it? P plus F is equal to C plus 2. So where is it? This one. P plus F is equal to C plus 2. So this is the correct answer. Next, the old minerals formed by the process of contact metamorphism show. Uh, Contact metamorphism, they usually have the granular texture, so I'll go with granular texture. Okay, indigo oil field hydrocarbon is found in options are tertiary limestone, Cambrian limestone, Tipum sandstone. Cambrian, this is Tipum sandstone is in Assam. Okay, next, in anthracite coal the fixed carbon content ranges from dash percentage to dash and volatile ranges from dash to dash. So it's the highest rank, right, anthracite, so it will contain the maximum fixed carbon, highest grade. So the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957 was amended in the year 2015. The amendment includes establishment of District Mineral Foundation, establishment of National Mineral Exploration Trust, both A and B, none of this. So the correct answer for this will be C. Any questions related to Madhya Pradesh, you please cross check if I'm mistaken. You can tell me in the comment sections, okay? In the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2023, omission of dash minerals was done from the list of 12 atomic minerals specified in the Part B of the first schedule of the Act. So the answer here is 5. So the answer will be B. Next, which texture represents more or less equidimensional mineral grains in metamorphic rocks? Options are granuloblastic, myolite, diablastic, and gneissic. So you know granular, granuloblastic. So granular, they usually have the equidimensional. Okay, so granuloblastic. The correct order of metamorphic zones with increasing pressure and temperature. So options are with regards to staurolite, biotite, and chlorite. So we know chlorite is chlorite will be first, then it will be biotite, then it will be garnet. Yes. So this will be the answer, correct answer. Kyanite, no. Kyanite more. Okay, then biotite, no, this is wrong. This is also wrong. This is come later. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Okay, so in the ACF compositional triangular diagram for metamorphic rocks, the A refers to what will be the answer of for this? The answer will be, I guess, this. 2O3 CaO, Al2O3 CO2 plus Fe2 Al2O3 Fe2 and minus alkaline Al2. Okay, so alkaline. So in this, as I have marked, the correct answer is this. Usually, normally ACF A represents Al2O3, but upon modification, this is the this components has to be slightly modified in order to account for the presence of other minor components of the rock, and so hence this Al2O3 has been extended or modified to this. Okay, the rock structures is not associated with migmatites. Okay, options are stromatic or organ agmatic and clattoclastic. So guess this answer. So the correct answer will be cataclastic, right? Stromalite, stromatic, organ, agmatic, they are related with migmatites. Okay, agmatic is related to the igneous part. Cataclastic is brittle deformational, related to brittle deformation, right? So the last question: the high pressure metamorphic rock is essentially composed of amphicite, pyroxene, and garnet. Oh, this is very common: amphicite and pyro. What is it? It is aglogite. So we come to the end of 100 solving 100 questions. So in the third part, last part, we'll be solving the rest 50 questions. Thank you everyone for watching. Happy learning.